Hey guys, it's me, Stormie. So in this video, I want to offer out a little perspective and also show you how some of the planetary help aligned with some of the work in the shifts that we've been going on right now can kind of help you see where you need to go when you're on this track. Now, one thing that I talk consistently with people about, and I have really been asking a lot of questions to people on the other side, are these relationships that are like the up and down. You know what I mean? Like we're in it, then we're not. We go away, and then somehow we make our way back together. Those kinds of relationships that never end in some kind of commitment. So when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking about all of the relationships that I've been in where I did that, where I'm like, yes, oh my God, he's totally going to change. This is it. We're going to be together, even if it's 75 years later. And I am like hanging on, you know what I mean, by my edge of my last marble that I have in my head, trying to understand why this person won't just settle down and commit and why we can't just get to it. And especially when it's like, we'll go away from each other. Then we come back together. I date other people. He dates other people. Then we come back together. He's still not ready to commit. It still just doesn't happen. So then I get to keep going on this trip that just makes me sick. It makes me crazy. It makes these things spin in my head to where I feel insane, to where I'm doing all of those things. I'm wanting to know what he's doing. I'm wanting to know why he's not texting. I'm wanting to see 10,000 different psychics to tell me that yes, for sure, this is one day going to happen. I have already been that person. So I am speaking from very much so from experience, but I'm also speaking to you so that you can evaluate if this is your situation. Now, one of the things that I can tell you in the planetary scope of things, this Friday, we have got Venus moving into Taurus. I love this placement at this time. We've had Pluto, we've had Uranus, we've had Saturn, really getting us ready to be these new, authentic, different versions of ourselves that are much more spiritually in line, more highly intuitive, and they believe a different life is available to us, right? So having Venus move into Taurus, Taurus is the natural home to be re-looking over our values. So when I'm in this up and down relationship, right, and I'm hanging on and my heart never feels satisfied, I'm still just chasing the game and I'm waiting for somebody to tell me it's going to be right, I have to go back in and own my side of it. What is my value? Where have I placed my value if this is the only relationship I'm willing to do? Where have I placed my value if I'm willing to continue to participate in a relationship that throws me and flings me from left to right and never meets me and greets me with love, never meets me and greets me with intimacy, or as soon as it does, it's instantly taken away? These were questions I had to answer when this was going on in my life. So, looking at this very natural placement that we will have all the way from the 30th until the 24th of May, you have some time to maybe sit down, get pen to paper and say, well, what are my values? What is my worth? And tell yourself the truth, right? Because when I value myself, I think that my life and my love and my body and who I am as a person, and I let my soul guide me in that perfection, when I think that's valuable, I'm not going to let somebody fling me around, right? I'm going to get out of this crazy chain because this is painful to me. This is not what love is. And this is the place where if we stay too long, we genuinely begin to have this belief that love is just painful, right? And it's not love that's painful. Love is never painful. Somebody who doesn't know how to love and somebody who doesn't know how to receive love is what hurts us, right? So we get in there. Use this Venus and Taurus time to answer these questions. Now, the other thing that Taurus is wonderful for is stepping back and being observant, because they want to watch. They want to see where the most steady, sturdy, practical energy is at, because they're not all fury, right? Like they're not Aries. They're not trying to like party like it's 1999 with the energy. They are calm. They're steady. They're going with the flow. They are making sure that they understand the foundation that they're building. And that is where we are right now. If this is a piece of your life that's happening, this is a place where you can start to ground a new foundation. What is your worth? What are you connected to that's telling you that you're not worth enough? Or what can you get connected to that reminds you that you are perfect, you are whole, you are holy, you are divine, well before another person gets to you? What do these things look like in your life? And then you start to build that beautiful foundation of self-worth, of a new love and a new romance, and a new idea and a new vision that for you in your life, it doesn't have to continue to be the roller coaster, but that life and love get to be something different, something pure, and something that I'm sure you're chasing anyways, hanging out for this person. Now, I want to be very clear too that I love every single one of you, and whatever you choose to do with your love life, I understand that it's because you are chasing your lessons the same way that I had to chase mine. And I send all of us love no matter where we're at on any of these journeys, but use the energy that's around you, because the fact of the matter is when we come into a lifetime, if someone is a soulmate, sometimes they stop and we expand, we get bigger, we get more pure, we love more purely, right? But when we're doing the up and down, we just convince ourselves that this is a soulmate, and that might not always be true. The fact is, if someone's not treating us the way that we envision the person we would be with is treating us, we have free reign to let go. And what a better time to be looking at your strategy as well than during a high retrograde time. We've got Mars retrograde, we've got Mercury retrograde, we've got Pluto retrograde, we've got Jupiter retrograde right now, we've got Saturn retrograde. This is the time to go back into your life and say, what has it been? How have I been participating? And even if I'm scared or I don't know how to let go, how do I do that? And the next answer that you're going to have is you got to find a tribe to help you let go if you can't just tap into this planetary energy and do it yourself. All right, guys, I wanted to drop a little perspective on you, tell you how you can use the astrology to get out of these traps that we often put ourselves in by allowing our heads to tell us that something bigger is going on than actually is. All right, guys, I love you. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and if you haven't booked your birthday gift, make sure you do it. I know a couple of the signs are already sold out, so don't miss getting your spot. Bye, guys. I love you.